This is KHQA Sports.
QHS getting quite the matchup today, down in the quarterfinals of the Collinsville tournament, drawing powerhouse Lincoln today, and it wasn't pretty early for the Blue Devils in this one. They played well against Belleville East. Parker Bland finished with 21 points in the win, but Lincoln a much more difficult opponent today. They're tall, they're lengthy, and they can just shoot the ball about anywhere. As you'd see here, they'd just be knocking down threes early on in this ball game. At the end of the first quarter, 17-3 in favor of Lincoln. The Blue Devils would come back, though. Jacob Job at the start of it, hitting the corner three right there. Andy Douglas's team trying to just keep coming back in this one. And Lincoln Elby, the senior, doing his part. Been great from three-point land all year long. Continued down there today. Mike Dade, such hard on this kid. Be driving to the hoop, gets the tough lane to go. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be enough as QHS, they're going to go down big time to Lincoln today by the final score of 49-27. Let's take you to the Macomb Western semifinals. Illini West tangling with undefeated Metamora and star junior Nick Cannell. This kid was just a real deal. Colton Mellinger be hitting the jumper right there. Then he'd be hitting the three-pointer. It'd be the only 5 points in the quarter. Down 12-5. Braden Bennett trying to bring the Chargers back right here. He'd be driving to the cup to get the lay-in to go. Not enough today, though. Illini West, they're going to go down by the hands of undefeated Metamora, 58-39. Macomb taking on Rock Ridge, path to the title game. Blocked by them today, as Rock Ridge was just the real deal. They can just get up and get down all over the place. Damone Doyle trying to do some work for the Bombers. Nice up and under right there as he gets the lay-in to go. Jacob Billiter would be doing his part as well. The big fella, such a tough kid, would be driving to the cup, I should say. Gets the and one. Not going to be enough, though. The Bombers are going to fall to Metamora today, 63-46. It's Macomb and Illini West tonight at 8 p.m. for the third place game. Let's take you to a couple consolation scores if we can right here. Earlier today, Pittsfield gets it done over Eureka, 43-30. Quinn Leahy, 13 points in that one. Corbin Personette also a double-double in that ball game. They went on to the championship game tonight for a consolation against Abington Avon. They get it done, 42-26. Clint Leahy leads the way with 19 points in that ball game. And then for the fifth place, Central, they take down Illini Bluffs earlier, and they're going to be playing at 6:30 tonight for the fifth place championship game. It's the Panthers' third time in the last 5 tournaments playing for that trophy. Let's finish up with a couple scores from the Lady Tiger Classic over in Beardstown today. Griggsville falls by the hands of Route, 37-25. Pittsfield a winner over Triopia. Also, Rushville Industry falls today by score 58-26. And the Beardstown, the host team, they fall in overtime to West Hancock, 53-46. They're going to be West Hancock's going to be taking on Abington Avon on Tuesday. And final score to get to you as well. Liberty takes down Illini Bluffs, 66-56.
This is KHQA Sports.
Quincy Notre Dame coming off their loss to Rockford Lutheran last night, where the Raiders shot 7-27 in the second half. Tonight, they'd be going up against a solid St. Joseph's Ogden team, and they'd be doing it without their head coach, Bob Sheffield. Coach Sheffield suffering 2 technicals in yesterday's game, not able to coach in this one. Carter Cramsey was the man tonight for the Raiders, looking to get to that 5th place title game. Starting things off on the inside, Ben Welper. He's been having a nice tournament so far. He got things going right there. More from Mr. Welper off the pick and roll, doing some nice work inside. Uses the window to get the basket for the Raiders, trying to keep them close in this one. Sophomore Johnny Ray, he had a nice game, 14 points on the evening, goes baseline and gets the lay-in. Carter Cramsey looking to keep things close. 17 points, led all scores for the Raiders tonight. He kept things nice and close for the Raiders early on in the first quarter in this one, but St. Joseph's Ogden outscores QD 20-6 in the second quarter. Raiders get as close as 7 in the second half, but they fall tonight as it's not enough to St. Joseph's Ogden, 67-58, and that set QD up in the 7th place championship game as we show you the final score of this one. This one just won final a few minutes ago. St. Thomas More defeats QD tonight 67-53. Same story in this game. QD got as close as 7, but they just couldn't muster it any farther than that as they settle for 8th place this year at the State Farm Classic. Some more scores to get to you as well. In the Carrollton tournament, Griggsville Perry falls to a good Carrollton team. Carrollton good on the football field, good on the basketball court as well, as they lose 66-58. Griggsville back in action tomorrow night against Beardstown at 6 o'clock. Also, the third place game at the Macomb Western Tournament. Macomb wins by 3 over Illini West. The Bombers take third place. Jacob Billiter led the way for the Bombers with 15 points. Nolan Ard continuing to have a good season for the Chargers. He finished with 21 points in that ball game. Some ladies scores from the Lady Tiger Classic. Macomb trying to get to the championship game. Unfortunately, they fall tonight to Havana 68-56. Macomb's going to meet Canton tomorrow, Thursday at 5:30 for the third place game. Also, Unity losing their second game in a row right here by 27 to Illini West. Illini West going to be taking on Lewiston on Thursday at 3:30 for the fifth place game. And over in Missouri, one to get to you, Palmyra wins 60-56. Haley Augsburg, a nice game in that one with 22 points. More tournament basketball for you. The MVIT semifinals. Payson Seymour versus Biggsville West Central. Indians, one of the hottest squads out there right now. This one well over when we got there. Payson still rolling though. Nice passing here. Trevor Mayers finishes things off. Some of the benching finishing things off to Clayton Conrad miss. Nick Caters, Johnny on the spot for the putback. Conrad, one of his few misses on the night though. He comes off the bench and drops in 31 points tonight. Three balls tonight for that young man off the bench. So he had quite a night as Payson Seymour rolls. No problem as they would take down Biggsville West Central 70-31. And in the nightcap, they'd be taking on the winner of Unity and Liberty. Keith Carruthers and Greg Altmix chatting it up before the game right there. Greg Altmix probably trying to figure out how to stop this man, the sophomore phenom Corey Miller. But early on, it was all Michael Mast. Oh, smooth fade away from number one. Doesn't get any prettier than that. Then his brother Daniel Mast will be getting in on the action as well off the turnover in transition. He gets the shooter's rolls. That one falls. I'll tell you what, Eagles in transition from here. This was probably the play of the night. If not, we're going to see another one here soon. How about that? Just beautiful passing right there. Reed Wolfmeyer to Michael Mast. He gets the lay-in. Corey Miller trying to bring his squad back right here. Tough underneath the hoop. He gets the lay-in to go 10-2 at that point in favor of Liberty. And we'd see more from the Eagles. Tatum Rowe, he's been big time this season for Greg Altmix's squad. He drives baseline, gets the lay-in, and then back comes Corey Miller in transition. I should say. Strong take. Again, Miller going to be running the break. Crossover. He's going to find his buddy Adam Donnelly with a little hesitation. Uses the glass for the lay-in. But then this was probably the play of the night. Off the turnover again. Brother to brother. Michael Mast the other way. Two-handed flush for Mr. Mast. It was that kind of the night for the Liberty Eagles as they go on and take down Liberty on their home, or take down Unity, I should say, on their home floor. 70-53, setting up the championship game for tomorrow night, folks. Payson Seymour and Liberty. They played so many times last year. Liberty obviously winning finally after the fourth time was the charm for Liberty. And I'll tell you what, that one is going to be a good one as well. Both teams playing flawlessly right now. Two of the best teams in the area. That one is going to be a good one. Chris Dewar is going to have that for you coming up tomorrow. A few more scores to pass along to you as well. This one was for the consolation to go to the third place game. Knox County, they end their 4-game losing streak and take down Southeastern behind Ryan Strange, 19 points. Shea Flessner, a nice ball game in that one with 26 points. They're going to be taking on West Prairie in the third place game. We'll head to some NCAA action right now. QU, Ross, your alma mater, they beat them bad tonight, 99-57. I'll tell you what.
It's an exhibition game. But
exhibition game. Well. Yep, their final one of the season, so hopefully they get back on track here in the GLVC. But, I'm sure they had fun out there, out there in a nice little crowd at ISU.
I think the Redbird fans had fun.
They get a turnout. They get a nice turnout out there, I'm sure. And then also we have John Wood women taking down Kankakee today in the Lakeland Holiday Laker Classic, 74-71. Breonna Taylor, 23 points in that ball game. So tournament action kind of dying down a little bit here, but we're still going to have some consolation matches that'll be coming up tomorrow. And also Sensational 7 at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thanks, Will.